from 203. I'm going to read a story today. If we would have been at Valley View, we would have had our track and field, which would have been so much fun. I'm sorry we're missing out on that, but I thought I would read this story. Miss Nelson has a field day by Harry Allard today, and see if we can make some connections to how we might have felt if we were able to be at school doing track and field. Miss Nelson has a field day. For some weeks now, gloom had blanketed the Horace B. Smedley School. No one laughed or threw spitballs. No one even smiled. Miss Nelson was worried. Everyone was down in the dumps. Hamburgers again today? Even the cafeteria ladies had lost their sparkle. Mr. Blandsworth was so depressed he hid under his desk. "It's the worst team in the whole state," he said. And it was true. The Smedley Tornadoes were just pitiful. They hadn't won a game all year. And lately they seemed only interested in horsing around and in giving Coach the business. Why practice, they said, we'll only lose anyway. They hadn't scored even a single point. 2 pages. "We're in for it now," said old Pop Hansen, the janitor. "The big Thanksgiving game is coming up, and the werewolves from Central are real animals. They'll make mincemeat out of our team." "What's to be done?" said Miss Nelson. "We need a real expert," said Pop. That afternoon, while Miss Nelson was grading papers, she heard wild laughter. It was coming from the teacher's lounge. Coach Armstrong had cracked up. "I'll make us a fresh pot of coffee," said Miss Nelson. And here's a picture of him cracking up. When Coach had calmed down, Miss Nelson took him home in a taxi. "You need a nice long rest," she said. And the next day it was announced over the PA that Coach Armstrong would be out for a long time with the measles. "Who'll take his place?" said the kids. When Miss Nelson passed by Lula's after school, a serious discussion was going on. "We need someone who can really get that team into shape for the big Thanksgiving game," said one kid. "Someone who knows how to get results." "It's too bad Miss Viola Swamp isn't around," said another. "Who?" said a kid who was new in town. "You've never heard of Viola Swamp?" said the first kid. "The meanest substitute in the whole wide world. She's a real witch. She'd have no trouble getting results." Mr. Blandsworth happened to overhear. He said. And here's the Lula's must be like a restaurant. Said Miss Nelson, and she wasted no time getting home. After rummaging around in her closet, she found what she was looking for, an ugly black sweatsuit and then she had to make an important phone call. "I'll be right there," said the voice at the other end. And here she is going home. Miss Nelson. The next day, Mr. Blandsworth announced there would be a football practice as usual. "Whoever it is," said the guides, we're really going to give them the business." The doors to the coach's office flew open, and out stepped, wondering if you could guess who's going to be their new coach. A lady in an ugly black dress. "My name is Viola Swamp," said the lady, "and I'm here to get results." "It's Blandsworth," cried the guys, and they laughed him off the field. "Oh, rats," said Blandsworth. How could they tell? Just then the guys heard the sound of squeaky tennis shoes. "I am Coach Swamp," said the lady in the black sweatsuit. "Coach, and don't forget it." "Holy smoke," said the team. "The Swamp." The team's fullback tried to Get away. Not so fast, Mr. Smarty, said Coach Swamp. Wow, said one of the guys. Did you see that tackle? Coach Swamp was a real expert. She put the teams to work right away. The guys had never done so many leg raises. More, said Coach Swamp. They had never run so fast. Faster, yelled Coach Swamp. This is murder, said the guys. Pipe down, said Coach Swamp. In only a matter of days, the Smedley Tornadoes were looking better. Coach Swamp really gave them the business. Mr. Blandsworth was a little puzzled, however. Who is this Miss Swamp? He asked. Maybe Miss Nelson might know. I'll go ask her. Miss Nelson was busy grading papers when Blandsworth looked in. I don't want to disturb you, said Blandsworth. She probably doesn't know anyway. Down on the field, Coach Swamp was having a little talk with the team. And don't ever think you can horse around again, she said, because the swamp will be watching. When Coach Armstrong returned after his rest, he was very surprised by what he found. The guys played like a real team. How did this happen? Said Coach Armstrong. Said the guys. On Thanksgiving Day, the Tornadoes clobbered the Werewolves, 77-3. It was a great day for Horace B. Smedley School. Mr. Blandsworth treated the whole team to hot dogs at Lula's. Miss Nelson went home tired and happy. Sometimes you just have to get tough, she told her sister Barbara. And by the way, thanks for filling in for me. Anytime, said Barbara. Anytime. So what do we know now? Miss Nelson has a twin sister, Barbara. So that's why we could see the coach and Miss Nelson at the same time in this book. Well, I hope this made you think some positive things about track and field, even though we aren't able to do it today. And I miss you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the story. Have a good day.